since I moved in like 2 weeks before all of you guys. Funny story, I was talking to my camera for about like 10 minutes and it wasn't even on, and my roommate is listening to me like just talk to nothing for 10 minutes, so I guess I have to start this all over. So we flew down like around on Friday, and then when we went in the plane, it was like really stormy outside. I was like, shit, the plane's gonna get canceled, or it's gonna get like really delayed, it's gonna be a huge hassle. But then it was completely on time. And then we're like, whoa, yeah, this is awesome. So we go on the plane, and it's like, okay, we're gonna fly off now. But then the pilot signaled, he was like, yeah, so you're gonna just stay in the plane for a bit. We're gonna just chill on the tarmac and just stay there for like an hour and a half or so. And then we can go. I was like, oh, god damn it. So I just like sat in the plane with my computer that doesn't have internet for like an hour and a half. But it was better than my roommate. How long were you delayed for?
6 hours.
6 hours. He was delayed for 6 hours.
Took us on the tarmac, brought us back, took us to the tarmac. We waited 2 hours and then we left.
Yeah, so it sucks for him. But when orientation started, we like lined up right outside the college, and then we started filing in one by one each car. And then right when we came in, like this man dressed as a pirate with like a giant beard and an eye patch was like, "Yar, mateys," and I was like, what the hell is happening? And they're like blasting pop music, like Katy Perry's playing while pirates are running around and dancing and carrying my things into my room. It's a very surreal experience. So right after that, we set up the room, and then we kind of just like jumped straight into orientation. We ate some food with our families and said goodbye, and then we started all the icebreakers. I taught my group how to play Bunny Bunny, but nobody kind of picked up on it. They were all really confused by the Tokiing and keeping the beat. But we played Ninja and like a bunch of other different icebreaker games. You know, the standard ones. And they were fun. The people are fairly interesting. I mean, like, there aren't as many dumbs as there are at Rutgers. I was expecting to like wallflower it for a little bit and like just kind of lay back and like see how everyone is and then jump into it later. But that's what I kind of did at Boys State, and that experience like fucking sucked. So like I tried to stay as involved with it as possible. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm not coming off too much of an asshole. Sonny, am I coming off as an asshole?
Just a little.
Just a little bit. So overall, like, the atmosphere is like really warm, and everyone's just like really nice. Like the second I walk out of my car, everyone's like, "Chad!" I'm like, "How do you know my name?" Apparently they like studied like my profile with like my name, and then like the roommate information that I gave, like my music taste, the movies I've watched. So like the second I walk out there, like 40 people already knew like what kind of music I listened to and what my name is. And one person thought my name was Alejandro, but it was whatever. So then after the icebreaker activities, we got dinner and like dressed up and everything, and then we had matriculation. I don't know if you guys have matriculation, but it's like the ceremonial like going into the college. So we have like this arc thing called the Sally Port, and like we walk through it and like, yeah, now we're in Rice, and like it's taboo to walk out of it before we graduate because we walk through it when we graduate, yada 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 things, nonsense. And like the sidewalks which we walk past were like all lined with like candles. When we walk through the Sally Port, this like amazing fireworks show just like appears in front of our eyes, and like upperclassmen and everyone are like yelling, yeah, yeah, and it's just like a really surreal experience. Because it was just like really amazing. You're just walking through with like awe and wonder on your face, and it's just like this giant fireworks show in front of you. Granted, maybe it's not as good as Michael's fireworks show every summer, but you know what I mean. It was like literally like the best fireworks show I've seen in front of me. Because I've never been to any of those New York Macy Day things or anything.
It's not that good.
It's not that good?
No.
So it was literally the best fireworks show I've ever seen. So then afterwards we did like floor orientation, and we like gathered as the entire like Brown College, because in Rice University they're residential colleges, kind of like Hogwarts, where there's like Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. I'm in Brown College within Rice University, like 130-ish people, and then we're like playing a bunch of different games. It was kind of weird, like Do You Love Your Neighbor? I never played that game before, but it was fun and interesting.
Never heard of it before.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I don't know, southern thing, I guess. Mm-hmm. You'd ask a person, do you love your neighbor? And it's just a normal icebreaker, and you're like, I love my neighbor, this and this, whatever your names are, but I love people who blank. And if you do that, or you're wearing that, or your eye color is that, then you have to find a new seat, and there's always one seat left, and then that person has to ask has to ask a question to the next person. So like, one person was like, "Do you love your neighbor?" "I love my neighbor, Jack and Jill. But I also love people who masturbate." And then like everyone like hesitated a little bit and then started sprinting everywhere. And it was just like, really funny. So all in all, like I'm having fun. It's first day of orientation. We finish at midnight tonight Central Time, which is 1 a.m. you guys' time. I'll see you guys later. You guys should vlog. Whoever's going to college right now. I don't think any of you guys are. But I'll keep you guys updated. See ya.